Tony Holbert, CEO of HorsePower Brands. And so my role is to work with the teams and build out the teams to support each one of our franchise brands and shared services, along with the mergers and acquisitions into the future. HorsePower is in the home service space, and we are the franchisor. So we're working within the home service space to grow out multiple brands and multiple service lines, all under the franchising concept. We, in addition, offer support to our franchisees through what we call shared services, such as a marketing company, a recruiting company, a call center, etc. So other franchisors would want to look at their franchise owners. Are they operating a business in a meaningful way? Are they doing it and getting real results? And if they're not, stepping back and saying, is it because they lack the support to know how to run the business, or is it they lack the support to know how to run a business? So like you can start a roofing company and receive all the training of the roofing materials, of how to install a roof, how to go through that process. But also in franchising, there's not enough training to offer to franchisees on how to run a business.
Right.
On how to manage people, how to manage expectations, keep accountability, talk through issues, resolve issues, move forward. And that has nothing to do with the business. It's like how you're running the business day to day.
Right.
And so like other franchisors, to grow their enterprise and their system, are their franchisees good business owners? Or are they focused on how to make them better business owners? Or are they just good at, or potentially okay at, delivering the service line that they're franchising? By utilizing Bloom Growth each week, and by having their meeting each week with their employees, they're able to track all the to-dos from the previous week, include all the issues that they need to talk through, and follow up on their goals or their rocks. So a franchisee or owner of the business would say that Bloom Growth has helped me prioritize each week what matters most within my business, so I can attack the week in a right way. I have 212 employees at HorsePower today. So we have multiple companies and multiple departments within our enterprise right now.
Mm-hmm.
Every employee within HorsePower is part of a department meeting or company meeting that occurs for 90 minutes every single week. And in those 90 minutes, every one of those teams is using Bloom Growth to conduct that meeting. Mm-hmm. So everyone's accountable to a metric. Everyone's accountable to to-dos that they committed to from the previous week. Members of the team are committed to goals or quarterly rocks that they got to report into, milestones and where they're at with the process. And then any issues that have occurred or that want to be discussed can be discussed within this software within the meeting. So it allows us to move at speed and cut through the BS and resolve issues each and every week. And so everyone has a voice. And they can follow and they can speak that voice within these meetings. One of our core values is execution. And so we talk about 1% of what we do is the vision, and 99% of what we're going to do is the execution. And Bloom Growth is our software tool to hold us accountable to our core value execution. You can say you're going to go execute what you planned to do last week, but did you actually do it? And so Bloom Growth is a software tool that we use to keep people accountable to our core value execution. HorsePower continues to plan to use Bloom Growth not only for our own company, but also to promote it through our franchisees. We believe that Bloom Growth is one of the unique differentiators that allows our franchisees to be better business owners and to keep their business operating in an efficient way. We do the quarterly goals. It's goals inside Bloom Growth, but it's rocks in our world. But we'll have for Q3, which started July 1, when you use a software such as this to track your quarterly goals, you can actually see as a company, there will be over 200 rocks that have been established. And you think about the amount of progress you're making as a company to ensure that every employee is part of some kind of quarterly goal, and they
Right.
have to be accountable every week to talk about where they're at with that goal, and are they going to meet that expectation, even if we only achieve 160 of those goals are actually achieved, leaving 40 out there. Like, it's still, we moved 160 significant rocks forward, and that in my seat allows the organization to move at speed beyond even my capacity to even comprehend, because all the departments are operating within that Bloom Growth software. Bloom Growth it's a software needed just to run your business as a franchisor,
Yep.
ignoring the franchisees. Now, if you can take it and use it throughout your entire system and get your franchisees to come on board with it, then you're both running your organizations together under the same software tool. We lead by example here at Horsepower Brands. We use it 100% of the time, and there is not a meeting that is held without using Bloom Growth internally for Horsepower
Yeah.
for 200 plus employees. And we're asking our franchisee that has 5 or fewer employees to use the same software, but they can look to us as the example.